Hello everyone, welcome back finally to another Harrowby United fixture. Today it is probably what will be the most popular game for Harrowby, and I'm not talking that in the terms of wicked, I'm actually meaning literal, because as you can see behind the stands there is a lot of fans, and that is because it is a local derby between Harrowby United and Grantham Town FC. For the first time in league history, these two sides are going up against each other. I'm pretty sure they faced each other before in a cup, but never in the league. So this is going to be a very interesting one here for these two teams, going up against each other for the first time in league history. And I think I'm going to try and make the away game in April to Grantham Town, because obviously it's only across town, to the Mears Leisure Centre. I don't actually know if that's what they call it anyway, but I'm going to try and make that game as well. But we are about to get started here, looking like Harrowby is going to be kicking us off in a few seconds' time. So the ref just syncs up the watches, make sure everyone is in position, and then we will get started hopefully in a few seconds' time. And I just want to mention, the apology for there not being any Harrowby United games throughout October and, well, mainly through December. I have been recovering from an illness, so obviously that did take priority. But I'm here to at least film the local derby. There may be a few in January that I might miss because obviously it's cold. I don't really want to be going to cold games, so I will just mention that here. But I'm here at least for the derby because I think this is literally the most popular match and the one that I really wanted to go to for the season. So we get started and we are now underway with Harrowby United on the ball. Immediately seeing if they can make an attack there, but it's closely deflected away from Grantham Town, but then it goes off for a Harrowby throw-in. And I think Grantham Town are just going to let that run off there, and it will be a goal kick. In some cases, though, I kind of enjoy these atmospheres. Well, actually, I do and I don't. I do, because obviously, in some cases, it's making the air feel a lot more warmer because of everyone producing their body temperature. You know, it is actually a mini heater here. Even when it's like, I'm not too sure how cold it is. I think it feels like 3 or something. But actually here it does actually feel quite warm. I mean, I know I have a lot of layers on, but... And as you can probably tell, noise as well. Obviously, if there's a goal, I think the crowd's going to go absolutely mental as the number 11 here for Grantham is through. Can they make a chance to improve my point almost? I think they try to go to the number 6, but Harrowby win it back. Yeah, the noise, I mean, I call it a side effect because obviously then when I'm editing, I can't really see audio peaks when something happens because it's always going to be like the same level. There's Harrowby deflect that with the number 4, much needed clearance there. But yeah, obviously it's good as well because obviously it shows the atmosphere as well. It's like a bit of a 50-50. I like it and I hate it. But I think this is the most popular Harrowby game I've been to ever, and I've obviously been coming here, since 2019, or midway through 2019. So it's going to be very interesting to see the atmosphere it's actually going to be when we eventually get a goal. I think the noisiest I was is when we faced Newark a few years ago. I think this is going to massively surpass that, probably when there's a goal. It's not been the most popular game I've been to in football. It's probably, and I will admit this, the shot there as Yinka saves that. I don't think it's the most popular game I've been to in football because, I mean, I've never actually been to a Premier League match, I have been to Wembley, but it wasn't for an England match. It's the keeper there actually nearly got chipped. And that would have been very disastrous if they would have let that in. But I have been to Wembley, but that was for a charity cup match. It was busy. It was busier than this, and it was very loud as well. But it's not. This is probably going to be the second busiest game I've ever been to in football. So quite something. As the number 6 there tries a long shot, and I'll tell you what, he wasn't too far off with that one. just over the goalpost a little bit, bringing that down a little bit with a bit of a finesse, and that might have been going in the back of the net. Yinka is looking worried there. It is raining as well. I don't really think you can tell that, but it's not like large droplets. It's kind of just a bit of drizzle. Nothing really too concerning, to be honest. And as you can see as well, the floodlights are actually on, because obviously we are in December. I mean, nearly January. I mean, it is 2 days after Christmas. You know, it is... I'm trying to think of a word for Boxing Day, but past Boxing Day, like a day after Boxing Day, because obviously Christmas Eve, you can make the 23rd being Christmas Eve's Eve. I don't really think there's one for Boxing Day. But obviously, yeah, it is the 27th. So I hope everyone obviously watching did have a lovely Christmas. I think that was a free kick there given to Grantham Town. Something else that I've seen as well when I was walking in is Grantham Town brought their mascot in, the gingerbread man, which was something I don't think I've ever seen in football. So that was quite interesting. Grantham Town could be through here if the number 2 doesn't close that down. The number 7 is on it right now, tries to turn around. Can he find the number 3 down the right hand side? He does. The number 3 slips a little bit, but probably not in the direction that he wanted to. The Harrowby header there heads that away. Did I say the Harrowby header? I meant to say the Harrowby player with a P. Guess sometimes my mouth can distort the plosives a little bit. Number 3 here is going to be looking at his choices, thinking what is the best one. Will he take it short to the number 7? The number 7 runs back away. I think he's actually going to go for a long one there. He's being shielded massively. The number 3 tries to boot it up into the box, and it's gone very high, but that's going to go over the goal there. And behind the net, it's going to be a goalkeeper kick, or a keeper, whatever it's called. Goal kick, that's it. So as you can see, it's looking lively. Both teams with, well, I mean, I think we can just take our chances lucky. I mean, it looked like it could chip the keeper. I'm sure if that was obviously a little bit later on when the players are a bit more warmed up, then maybe, but both teams there having a bit of, having some chances. I think on paper at the moment, Grantham Town are good, because I think Harrowby at the moment are actually in the relegation zone. Obviously under new management now, actually. Header there for Harrowby, and that just goes off. I thought that actually went in for a second there, but I think the keeper got a touch to it. No, he didn't. It was just a weak header there. I thought for a second that went in. I genuinely thought that went in. But just not getting there. I don't actually think it was close in the end. It's just from the angle we're looking at. Obviously, we're looking at it pretty much from the other end of the pitch, so it did look a little bit different. But yeah, Harrowby under new management as well since I was last here as well, and I think that has probably shaken up Harrowby a little bit, so hopefully they can settle back into that new management, or being under new management very soon. Obviously, I know teams, when they go under new management, it is usually a bit of a struggle in their first official season. But I'm pretty sure I have seen that manager before managing Harrowby, but I think that was that was like back in, well, 2019, I do believe, unless it is someone else that I am thinking of, but I'm pretty sure I've seen them manage a game before. And when I say management as well, I mean like in terms of actually the football management. Obviously the club managements and all of that, that hasn't changed. But in terms of the team manager, that has gone through a change. Grantham Town header here to come up. Goes off there for yet again another Grantham Town throw-in. And I don't know if you can see that, but they've actually added some sound near the dugout areas. I'm guessing just to maybe try and improve a bit of grip and traction there. See that like it's a Formula 1 race or whatnot, a racing race or whatever. But, the same still applies. Number 10 there with a shot. Way too far off target there to even be considered a chance. Number 10 was under quite a bit of pressure there though, so it would make sense. And I think you can hear the fans there. I don't know if it's being picked up by the mic, but the fans in the home end at the moment. Obviously it'll be the away end when they switch sides. You can tell that they're up for the challenge. Oh, a bit of a missed kick there from the Harrowby player, and he tries to clear it. Goes as far as the number 11 who keeps it, but can he continue the chance? And it goes off there for a Grantham Town throw-in. Also, something else I haven't mentioned as well, there was actually a pre-match 15-minute delay as well due to crowd congestion. So I think that pretty much just tells you how many people are here. Like, if I had to guess, 400 to 500 people, 300 minimum. But it could honestly be as far as 500, I think. That has been the game that I used to play. Well, I sometimes do now. Sometimes called Guess How Many, and it's like where you put a lot of things into a jar and you have to guess how many people there are or how many objects there are. And I could play that game with like this. How many people are here? And I think there's actually still people coming in through the turnstiles as well. Yeah, it is quite busy here today. Harrowby United throw-in to come. I've actually bought the sunglasses for this game. And as you can tell, I really needed them, didn't I? There is absolutely no sun here. I don't even know why I even needed to, why I even bought them, to be honest. It's just sometimes when there's a bit of sun and the grass is wet or just moist, sometimes the sun can reflect a little bit and it does get in my eyes. So that's purely the reason why I bring them, not really to actually for the sun. Obviously the sun rays can blind me a little bit, but it is mainly just because of the light reflecting back into my eyes. They can be a little bit blinding in a way. But yeah, I don't need them today. Seems like a lot of the play at the moment is on the other side of the pitch, which in some cases is a bit better for the second half, because that means it should be all over here. Harrowby there, trying to find a cross into the box. The number 11 has it, and that's going to go through to the keeper there. A long kick there from the keeper. Can they find a Grantham Town player? But I think it's just going to go through to the keeper. Can the Grantham Town player get that? And they do. What a save from Yinka! That must have been the save of the season there for Yinka. But I have to say, what a chance from the Grantham Town player. First chance. And I'll tell you what, if Yinka didn't react like that, that was going in. Must need a save there from Yinka. Unlucky for the Grantham Town player there. But if they can produce that again, can they make something from this set piece? The ball comes in. Grantham don't get the header on that. Harrowby win it. Can they try and clear it anymore? It's with the number 11 right now. He tried to fake pass back, but he's just going to try and move around the player. Harrowby still with the ball, but back with Grantham. Now back with Harrowby, and the number 4 passes it out wide to the number 2. Can they try and make an attempt down the right-hand side? I think that's just going to go through to the keeper there, or the keeper's going to go out and claim that. Actually decides to keep it on the pitch. I thought he would have let that run off. But he decides to keep the clock ticking. I respect him for that. In a way. Because now he's taking his time. Grantham Town there could be through down the right hand side, the number 11, but the number 5 I think that was for Grantham manages to get there and clear it out. It's going to be another corner though. With the number 11. Can he try and get it on the left foot? He does, but the number 6 manages to keep that in his legs. Harrowby here could try and make something dangerous here if they're quick. Number 7 passes it to the number 11 down the left-hand side, but the challenger for Grantham them not able to get there. Tries to go into the box. It's still with Harrowby. Number 7 with a shot, and that was so close, just to the right though. Quick action there from Harrowby, and I tell you what, nearly forced them into a goal. The keeper was stunned, but just not on target enough to get it into that bottom right. Yeah, I really hope that you can hear me. I mean, I've literally got the mic close to my face, so I'm hoping you can, but sometimes, and I'm not even joking about this, sometimes when the crowd does go a little bit mad, I can't even hear myself. Even in my own head, I can't hear myself. Good atmosphere though, I'll tell you that. That goes off there with a massive knee slide there from the number 6, with mud dripping down his leg. My mum would kill me if I went home looking like that. But I think basically playing football, you kind of have to expect to, get a little bit dirty when you play. Grantham Town throw in to come. Harrowby win that header, but Grantham Town still win it back, and there is a foul there. The number 10 basically pushed the number 4 over. The number 8 seems to be down though a little bit. I think he's okay. Yeah, he's getting back to his feet. Yinka, probably Harrowby's hero at the moment, is going to be taking this one. I have to say, honestly, Yinka has really impressed me since he's returned. I remember seeing him, when I first started here at Harrowby, and then we went through a mix of different keepers. Obviously, then we had a few others. We had Alex, Jake, Caleb as well. I can't remember exactly everyone that we've had, but honestly, Yinka has impressed me. And, coming back after so many years, it's impressive just to see how on form he still is. I've been here, and I think pretty much the entire team has changed, since I started here. More to the point, I don't actually think I've seen any of the players here. I think there's maybe one or two, but I think other than that, the entire team has pretty much changed, because there has been a lot of changes at Harrowby since I was last here. So it's fantastic to see the team shaking up, but I have no idea what the talent of Harrowby is right now. Nice to see, still a familiar face on the pitch though of Yinka. Tell you what though, the rain has stopped, and I did say I wouldn't need my sunglasses, but the sun is starting to come out. Never thought I'd see that day, but the sun is starting to appear. We do, like I said, we have the floodlights on, but I think really you don't actually need them at the moment. I think that was just a bit of confirmation there. Actually, is it still raining? I can still hear what sounds like raindrops, but I don't know if it's just my head hearing it or not. I don't see any rain. More to the point, their keeper has a massive, mudslide down their shorts as well. I think that was from when they made that earlier save that I thought went in, but in fact was nowhere close. Making it really hard for me to spot him on my camera, though. I will say that, because obviously he's matched in with the actual ground. Grantham Town going to be through here, but I think that's just going to go through there. And honestly, that earlier challenge, you could just see a massive mud patch down there. Need a big kick here from Yinka. You can see the Harrowby players getting into position there. Let's see if Yinka can deliver. I mean, he's already delivered a heroic save first to stop a certain goal there in the earlier on. Not really in the direction that Harrowby would be wanting to go in right now. That's the direction that they need to, but it goes to a Grantham Town player. I think that was just kept on. No, it isn't. It's going to go back to a throw in. It is to Harrowby though. Nice chest down there. Kicks it up. Can he look for the man in the middle? The number 7. And the number 2 for Grantham gets it. Number 4 back with it. Nearly hit the referee there. Grantham Town kick it back, but it's still with a Harrowby defender. Goes to the number 2 down the right hand side. Can they make an attack here? I think he tried to go around the player there, but not able to. Back with Grantham Town. And I think that minuses out that attempt. don't really know what both players were doing there. I think the number 11 was almost trying to call for a foul there, but I think then both players nearly just collapsed on each other, it looked. They were just like, oh, come on, come on. Oh, I'll give up. It's like me trying to go to bed. Just lie in bed, and then eventually sleep just takes me away. That's almost certainly a foul there, yeah. Number 8 brought down there, and I think there actually was a head injury because the number 8 isn't getting back up. He's moving, which is always the first sign, the first sign of relief. And he looks to be getting up as well, so that is all good for him. I've just seen the cutest dog. I love my auntie's dog, but that other dog was cute. Oh, Grantham Town there, number 3. Calls there for a penalty, but the ref doesn't give her it. The ref doesn't give it. I think that is the right call as well, to be honest. I don't really think he was brought down there, but you can hear the ref's disappointment, or you can hear the fans' disappointment with that, especially in the home end at the moment. Harrowby already looking to make some substitutions, it looks, or just being called upon. I mean, they're not warming up, so maybe just wanting to get a bit more info. I mean, one of them isn't really in kitwear, to be honest. Honestly, from what I've seen at the moment, there isn't really a huge difference, to be honest. I mean, Grantham have had the more chances, definitely, but they aren't really seeming to make attacks like Harrowby can. Both teams' defence is just solid by the seams of it. There's not really been that many chances compared to some other league games I've seen. I mean, I'm not really too sure how long we're into the first half, but certainly in some of the games, it's at least like 1-0 at least or something. But, right now it is still 0-0. I'll have a quick look. We are about 26 minutes in, approaching the 27th minute. Jesus Christ! I thought that was heading or heading onto the thing. That would have been a loud one. Maybe that would have freaked me out. Trying to reattach the mic to my ear. I mean, my hat should keep it in place, but trying to do audio, video, commentary all at the same time, it's a little bit tricky. And move the camera as well. Video, the most important thing. That goes back to the keeper. Don't do that, Yinka. Challenge there, and the ref does give that as a free kick. I actually thought he got the ball, to be honest, for a second, but I guess the ref had a different view on it. Maybe there was a bit of involvement in the player trying to make it look a bit more dramatical than it actually was, but that is football at the end of the day, isn't it? Wait, was there a card for that? I wasn't even looking. The ball was in the wrong place. Can Grantham go 1-0 up here? Yinka's already pulled off a very impressive save. Can he do it again? Or will Grantham be 1-0 up? Will he try and go for Golori? He does. Oh, just over. I think Yinka did actually get fingertips there, I will be honest. But the ref gives it off as a goal kick. I mean, from my angle, it looked like he just got a fingertip to that, but obviously the slow motion replay, if I do decide to add one in, I probably will do for the highlights. Might have told a bit of a different story there. My initial reaction looked like he got a touch. I mean, Yinka put his hands up straight away saying, nope, didn't touch it, didn't touch it. Oh, he actually goes back to the keeper there. Interesting tactic. Bit of a kick through to the keeper there, but it did come off a Grantham Town player, so if he wanted to, he can pick it up. Which he does. He goes very long, tries to find the number 7 down the right-hand side here. Being pressured by Grantham Town players all around. Well, mainly just one, number 2 there, and that does indeed go off, and I think that's actually been called for a goal kick there. You know, that chant is ironic because you do realise that Harrowby are also from Grantham, right? So technically, you're praising both sides. I think that's the thing. You know, if you were specifically to say the gingerbreads or the arrows, that's the difference. But technically, both teams are in Grantham. The irony. I love it though. Like, I think this is the atmosphere, you know, that all players want. To be honest, I think he tripped up on his own there, to be honest. I actually don't think he was even touched. I mean, my initial look on that, but again, you know, slow motion replays can, you know, change that. But I don't know. But yeah, like, this is the atmosphere that I think all players want, you know. Because the fans are essentially, you know, the 12th man, you know. Sometimes they need that extra bit of sound to try and get them through, you know, the match and try and get them further into a good position to potentially try and get through on goal. But for some others, it could be a distraction. It kind of works both ways. That was a long shot there on goal, and I tell you what, not far off. The keeper looks to take it long. That's going to go through there. I think it's actually just been kept on though. I don't know where it is. There it is. Number 3 boots it into the box. Yenka looks to clear that. No, he doesn't. Number 7 can get on the back of that. You can see the number 8 for Grantham though is really chasing him down. Go to the number 9. He doesn't go down again. He takes a shot there from distance. The keeper spills it, but he manages to keep it. And that is a chance minimised there for Harrowby, but good end-to-end stuff there. The sun has completely gone as well. It is starting to turn to mid-night time now. By the time we finish this, it will be completely dark. Number 10 there could be through here, but I think the keeper comes up, and he does. He collects that. Very agile on his toes there. Number 7 with a header there, but I think Harrowby win that. Number 2 looks again down the right-hand side. The number 9 can chase that. The number 5 closing down. He goes past, goes back to the number 7. Can the number 7 try a shot there? And he does. That is just off target yet again. But there is going to be a corner there, so there might have been a deflection. And just to show you as well, like how crowded it is, there is a lot of spectators here today. This really shows you how much this game has been publicised and advertised. I think there has been stickers around the town actually to promote Harrowby's future games. Harrowby take it long, goes back to the number 8, tries to go into the box, but it goes over absolutely everyone. Now actually could have been a good chance there, but they don't take it, and it will be a goal kick. A bit of a takedown there, and the ref does give it. The Harrowby player still down. "36 minutes in. Still have quite a bit of time left in the first half, about 10 minutes, obviously, or well, 9 minutes if you want to be scientific about it, obviously, plus any added time. Number 11 with a bit of a nice skill there. The ref calls that he got the ball there. I'm not so convinced. But Yenka clears that away. At least I think that's what the ref signal meant there. About it. He was making the shape of a ball. I guess maybe indicating that he got the ball, but one I'll have to look back on, obviously. But obviously, I can only really give my initial reactions, and obviously, I'm not trained to look at these things in football. I'm just an avid spectator, giving my views and opinions on it. So don't take any of my views to heart. It's just what I see and how I understand football rules at this moment in time, which, because I don't really watch football all that much, I will be honest, I barely watch any of the league games. I only really watch, big matches and things, because I'm always busy when they're on. My knowledge of football isn't as good as, say, like an F1 race or something, whereas, the F1 races, I do watch all of them pretty much. All 24 races of the season. Although I did miss a few this year. I think it was there was the Las Vegas Grand Prix I didn't watch, because obviously it's on at like 6 a.m. I will be honest, I did wake up at 3 a.m. when Hamilton stuck it on pole for the Chinese sprint. At least he won that, but it didn't really mean much. But yeah, sometimes if it's like an early race or something that I'm, a track really that I'm not really interested in, I think going into this new season, that's what I'll be. I'll try and wake up for the first race, obviously in Australia, but I think things like, the Chinese Grand Prix or whatnot, or if there's a driver that I like on pole, then I might try and make the effort and wake up. But I think most of the early races, I'm just going to watch the highlights afterwards. Number 8 here could be in a position to make a chance here. He does have a long boot on him. The keeper got a touch, but without that was hitting the crossbar. I don't think it would have gone in. It might have done. Never say never, but it was on a downward trajectory. But I think without that, it would have hit the crossbar and ricocheted out, I think. Harrowby do have a corner though. What can Harrowby do from this corner? Will they go short again? The number 7 comes out. Yes, they do. Are they going to do the exact same as last time? No, because the number 7 slips up. Goal kick to come. I mean, I was going to predict it was going to be a goal kick either way. I just didn't know how they were going to get it. Apparently this time, it's the player slipping over. Obviously that one, you can't really plan that one, so tough luck on that one. Five minutes left of regulation time. In the first half, should probably add that. Not of the entire match. Not yet, at least. Off there for a throw-in to Grantham Town. Still 0-0 here, but I will be honest, quite a bit of action. I mean, I don't know if it's just because it's a derby and the spectators make every chance seem like a World Cup scoring chance. But yeah, but honestly, if that's the level of it, at least of a chance, just imagine how much it's going to blow up when there is a goal from either team. With it being a like I say, at the start, a local derby, it's Grantham versus Grantham, effectively, in a weird way. I think we're going to have both home spectators here, pretty much. This is sort of like the equivalent of all of Tottenham fans and all of Arsenal fans, meeting up in the same stadium. And, I know this is non-league, they can actually fit that, but I think you can kind of see what I mean by that. That is this equivalent, sort of. Oh, could Grantham Town be through here? Number 6 has it on the left-hand side. Still with Grantham, but that just runs out there. Close, but still 0-0. 3 minutes to go until added time. The chances are starting to heat up. Number 2 going through there, but the keeper boots it away. Still with Grantham Town there, but I think it's gone off. Harrowby throw in. With a throw in there. It looks to be 2 minutes of added time when we eventually get there. No, that's a substitution board. Never mind. What are we stopping for? Oh, I think he's gone a bit too far. Well, he's just gone back to the exact same place. Number 2 is going to run that down the right-hand side. With the number 11. He slipped a little bit, but it still kept on, I think. But Grantham eventually win that back. Goes back to the keeper, who boots it away. Still with Grantham at the moment there, so some good aim there from the Harrowby keeper. Number 7, I think that was, for Grantham, really skilling that around the player. Skilling another one as well. Lovely play. Tries to find the number 3, but finds the number 9 instead. Goes to the number 8. As Harrowby looks to still go up. Will they go back to the number 8? They do, but Grantham win that back. Number 6 on it right now. Goes to the left-hand side to the number 2. Grantham down the left-hand side. They could make something here. I think the number 2 won that. Still jostling for the ball there, but eventually is brought back. We are literally about to enter added time. Literally a few seconds left. I don't know how much of added time we're going to have. I think there probably will be about 2-3 minutes. We've just added extra time, or we've just gone into added time. No, there is 2 minutes of added time, exactly as I predicted. I can turn my phone off now because I have turned off the timer at 45, because that's how I do it. Still 0-0 though. Will we get a goal just before half time? The crowd will go absolutely wild if it does. But honestly, I'll take a draw against Grantham Town, to be honest. I will take a draw. Ooh. Bit of a dangerous area there. I think Yin could try to claim it, but I think at the same time, Grantham got that header, but yeah, just at the wrong angle, I think, and Yinka was able to claim that. Grantham with it still down the left-hand side. Boards in, but headed away. That looks like a that looks like a move that a normal Harrowby player does. So I think I know who he is. I see, you know, before in previous matches, I've seen someone exactly do that from Harrowby. So I think they're a familiar sight. But the ref does end the first half there. Both teams 0-0. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of this match. And we are about to get started in a few seconds. Obviously, we are still 0-0 here, but lots of chances already created. Sync up the watches, and off we go. Grantham Town obviously now having the kick-off. And I need to try and get my other glove on. I haven't actually used my gloves for the entirety of the first half, so going to need to try and put it on one-handed at the moment with the thing still going. Got it half on. Okay, I need to use my other hand now. So obviously my phone doesn't work when I have my thing, and I use my phone to time when we're like into the match to know where roughly we are. There we go. So yeah, I think all of the fans that were on that side of the pitch have now hibernated to this side of the pitch. Grantham Town there trying to get through on goal there, but no chances made. And I hope that this second half kind of lives up to the drama of the first. And as you can see, it's completely dark now, roughly. The LED floodlights doing a good thing there or doing a good job to light up the players and the pitch. I can still remember that night game I went to, and all I did was do nothing but glaze how much the the floodlights lighted up the pitch. I'll try and not do that again. Number 5 there with a good block there with the back. I think it's actually still on the pitch though. Back in, headed away from a Grantham Town player. Calls for handball there, I think, but the referee doesn't give it. And Grantham Town here could be through. The number 8 tries to fit through, balls to the number 11, but just a bit too much power on that. And Yinka will let that go out. You know, I actually kind of want a goal to be scored by just either team, just to know how much it's going to, you know, how much it's going to be, like how loud it's going to be. Because I'm actually intrigued. Calls for handball there again, but referee once again doesn't call for it. I don't think that was handball though, to be honest. I don't think either occasion was, in all honesty. Oh, has the keeper spilled that? No, he hasn't. That was directed towards the goal. That got a bit worrying. That really got the crowd murmuring on that one. Throw in to come. Into the box it goes. Harrowby managing to win it at the moment. They try and turn back. Can they find a cross into the box? I don't know what's going on with the obstructed view. There it is, back into the box. Tries to go in, but it's deflected away, and it is going to be a corner. Do not do what you've done the previous few times, because both times they haven't worked. Try something else. I really hope that there isn't someone stood over there, that there isn't a second person there. Oh, it's actually come in. Tried sort of like a mini scissor kick there, I think it was. With Grantham, can they get through there? The number 9, and he is through on goal. The number 3 trying to chase it down. The number 3's got in front, turns it. The number 9 with the shot there. Good save by Yinka. Can they keep that on? Yes, they do. Yinka once again, the hero. The away management are really not liking that. Something they think should have been called for. But Yinka once again, the hero for Harrowby United, defining that chance. Again, calls there, and the game is starting to get more spicy by the minute. That's gone off there. Management really still thinking that something should have been made about that earlier chance. I don't really know what they were calling for, maybe like a handball or something from the defender, but I'm not really too sure. What I saw was fair, but obviously second look backs can probably see why they were calling for that. What I saw was fair game. Maybe there was like a handball involved or something that I didn't see, but I'm not really too sure really. But again, unlucky for Grantham. They have honestly had the better chances, and that's basically been the closest chance of this game so far. And a much needed save there from Yinka. And that wasn't even a goal. That was a save. Grantham Town brought down there, or the Grantham Town player there brought down. Ref gives it. I was just about to say, if the keeper comes out for that, he's mad. Even if it was at the halfway line, I don't even think the keeper would have gone out for that one. When you're a one-man wall here, everyone else in the box, they think they can make something from maybe an aerial challenge or something. The ball does come in. It's gone through on the left foot maybe. He tries to bring it down. Looking for better options. Can he look for the number 11? He does go to the number 11. Harrowby win it back. Ref calls for offside there. That goes off there. An injury here for the Harrowby player. I think maybe a bit of a problem with his hamstring or something, and he has gone down, and we are going to need some physio. He's obviously pulled something. I think it might be his left hamstring, I think. Get the magic spray out, well, it'll be fine. Or maybe it's more his calf, actually. And that is not good. Obviously, that does take a bit of a tank when playing football, so I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we see a substitution here. Bag's coming closer. What are they getting out? Is it the magic spray? It is a can of magic spray. I don't know why we get so hyped up about seeing the magic spray. Honestly, has anyone ever thought? Well, actually, no. I literally have this. I was literally about to say, has anyone thought of a game of football bingo? I literally have it. Why isn't one of the things on there magic spray? Because I swear I see it every single game. Yeah, he's going to be substituted off. Don't blame him, to be honest. Question is, who's coming on though? It's the number 10 with the injury. And it's the number 19 coming on. I hope whatever it is, he recovers quickly. Oh no, he's changing numbers. All right. There we go. There's the proper shirt. We'll get restarted here now with a throw-in. I actually forgot where we were. That is not where the ball went out, but okay. Grantham Town with it. Number 7 has it down the right-hand side. Goes in. And Harrowby win that back. Another quick chance there from the number 9, not on target. Calls for another foul there. The keeper is brought down by the Grantham Town attacker, but he has the ball. Grantham Town win that back after Harrowby trying to make an attack there. Goes out there for a throw in to Harrowby. Number 2 will be taking it. I think the Yinker is just going to claim that, and he does. Ref calls for something there. Harrowby now trying to get it through on goal, but they just can't get any closer. It has all been Grantham at the moment in this first stage of this second half. One major attempt, but keeper did save that. He goes back to the keeper. The keeper kicks it long. Number 4 for Grantham really needed to do that, otherwise the number 19 was charging for that. Or a bit of a pullback there. I thought the ref was going to give that, but he doesn't. Throw in to Harrowby. I've honestly lost count of how many throw-ins we've had this game so far. It feels like a lot. Harrowby win that one. Can they get the follow-up though? Yes, they do. The number 7 has it. Running down the right-hand side goes to the number 19 who was brought on. Harrowby management not happy about that. I think there was a bit of pushing and shoving involved in that, but a much-needed clearance there from the Grantham Town player to knock that over the goal. Corner kick to come. Now, what you did last time got closer than the other time, so whatever you did that time, do that. Oh my God. Players really trying to get the mud off their shoes, not to slip and slide. I remember that all too well. Nope, they've gone short, never mind. Although it has gone in, but a header away. Still with them, but that's gone out. Is that going to hit the side of the thing? I think we're fine. Also, it is still raining, I can tell. Unfortunately, that hasn't led off at all.
It has let off.
Well, yeah, it has let off, but it's returned, you know. Throw in there, I think it was. Still with Grantham Town, and they managed to defend it, but can Harrowby get back on that? The 2-8's trying to get there. Grantham Town could be through here with the number 9. Goes to the right to find the number 11. Number 11 there with the shots, and that's just to the left. Again. Still been that chance earlier on that's been the closest for Grantham. Harrowby clear that away. It's almost as if the spectators were wanting him to do that. It's like they were all anticipating it. Where even is the ball right now? Oh, there it is. A big throw in there into the box. Hasn't worked out for them, nor has it. They shot there from the number 8, still in the box. Calls for offside, and it is. The flag's gone up. Also, remember how I said it would turn completely dark? We have that now. Honestly, you find it really hard to believe, but when we started this, like, you could see without the floodlights. I mean, they had the floodlights on from the start, but it's amazing how much darker it's gotten. And there is a player down right now. Player seems to be in a lot of pain right now. I think maybe just attack of the ankle. And I think there could be a booking here. Ref decides to just let him off with a warning, actually. Oh, you got your magic spray again. Also, we have passed the 60-minute mark, the hour mark. We're at 65 minutes in this match. Number 9 boots it up, and there is a header there, but it's just gone over again. Grantham Town have honestly had about 5 chances this game, and they haven't converted any of them. They were close with one, but Yinka made a great save. Well, actually 2 chances, because there was that one in the first half as well. Calls for handball and the ref gives it. Harrowby here could be through the number 7 with it. Goes back to the left-hand side. Will they look for a boot into the box? Yes, they do, but that's way off, and I think that was actually an attempt at goal. But there was a deflection, and it will be a corner kick to come. Really don't think Harrowby have made any chances, really. I think it's already been from deflections and stuff, to be honest. There was that one in the first half where the keeper nearly got chipped, but I think apart from that, there hasn't really been another chance for Harrowby this match so far. Hopefully that will change and we can maybe see a goal tonight. But so far, it's looking to be a goalless stalemate at the moment, and it does come in there, but no real chances towards the goal, and it's actually going up the other end of the pitch right now. Harrowby win it back though. Number 9 with it. Can they look to turn it? They do go further. Can they get it onto the right foot? They do, but it's shot and deflected there from the number 6 though. Another corner. Are they really going to go short again? Don't go short. But not that either. Oh, long shot there from the number 4, not really deflected towards the goal, or not really aimed at the goal. And Grantham Town here, number 11 could be through the number 3 there, but he's brought down. The ref says play on. Not today. Still through there, but that was offside surely. It has gone in. But it hasn't been called offside. Goal there for Grantham Town as they make it 1-0. I could have sworn that was offside, but the lino doesn't raise the flag. 1-0 to Grantham Town. You can see them still there celebrating. They managed to find a way through after what the spectators thought should have been some sort of decision or penalty, but Grantham Town said, no, we're playing on, and they managed to catch Harrowby off guard there, napping a little bit. I thought it was offside, but I guess maybe that was just because of my angle. And goal there for Grantham Town. And we have finally broken the deadlocked. Grantham Town are now 1-0 up. And we get started once again. You can hear the fans celebrating, finally seeing their team in front. Harrowby really need to try and get back in this game. But I think that there is a lot more Grantham Town fans here than Harrowby, I will be honest. Even at Harrowby's home ground, I still think that there is more fans here than Harrowby supporters. Are they really singing that chant? That chant, I don't even know how old that chant is. A punch there from Yinka to tip it over the goal. Don't really know if that was a chance though for Grantham or if he just made it look more dramatic than it actually was. But another corner here for Grantham. Ball comes in. Yinka has cleared that. But I think it's still in a pretty dangerous area there, but it has gone out. And I think that is going to finally be a bit of a breather there from Harrowby. I mean, to be honest, Grantham have deserved it, if I'm going to be honest. They have been the better team by far, so I'm honestly not surprised that they are 1-0 up, but all props have to go to Harrowby. They have delayed it this long into the match. We are over the 60-minute mark. They have been able to hold their line for that long at least, because I think quite clearly Grantham Town are the better team. So honestly, I am kind of glad that Harrowby have held it off for this long. And I wouldn't be surprised now if Grantham go on and score maybe a couple more or so. But Yinka is still there. And if Harrowby can actually, in fact, get back in this, I'd be amazed as well. But yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Grantham go on to dominate a bit. They have been far more dominated with possession and chances and all of that, all of the above. But yeah, just one back there. Ref doesn't give it. He plays on. It's still with Grantham though. Back into the box. Shot there. Actually, I don't think he opted for it. He tried, but missed it. Whether that was intentional or not, I do not know. But that goes off there for a goal kick. And there is going to be a substitution for Harrowby. The number 15 is going to be coming on, replacing the number 7. Looking to get a bit more fresh feet into onto the pitch. Obviously, 1-0 down. They do really need to try something. They don't really have anything to lose. Might as well try something. And again, it's with someone I don't really know, so I don't really know about the stats of each player. Like, I don't know if we are maybe, all our best players are out or something. I don't really know, but maybe secretly that number 15 is like one of our star players that we usually bring on. I don't know. That's something that I kind of, get to grips with, at the start of each season. And I think since this new management, I haven't really seen the full team really play. And obviously being off for so many matches and all of that, I really don't know where the team are at on a level wise. Grantham Town there with another shot there, but a much needed catch there from Yinka. Sends them out already, back to the number 15, so we can start to see his true performance here. Obviously much faster than everyone else with that fresh feet, but he still is managed to be caught by a Grantham Town player. Also handball there, I think, in the middle. That goes out. "75 minutes into the match, 1-0. With the number 2 right now. Brought down though, but no foul. And that is a foul. Number 2 is being called for a chat. Could there be something more than just a warning? And it is. The cards are coming out, and it is going to be a yellow card for the number 2. I actually didn't see the contact because I was too busy putting my phone away, so I actually didn't really see it. Can the number 6 turn this into a goal scoring chance? The ball goes in. Is there a header? No, I don't think anyone got a touch there. And there is going to be another substitution here. The number 9 coming off and the number 14 coming on for Harrowby. Number 9 goes off on the other side of the pitch. So number 14 is allowed back on. Nice header there from Harrowby to clear that, but it's still there. Not really with a good shot though, but it's still something. It was offside anyway. And it will be a free kick to Harrowby. Cool there in the middle. The Grantham Town player looking as shocked as... Well, I don't really have a comparison really, but he looked just like stunned at that decision, I guess. Doing the comparison as anyone else saw when they saw The Last Jedi in Star Wars. I think that's probably the first real shot, real shot that Harrowby have had, in a weird way. Still with Harrowby, not letting it go off too easily. They managed to keep it, just try and pass it around a little bit. Grantham Town win it back. Can they do something here? Headed away at the moment, not caught, but eventually is. Can they look for another cross in? They go out wide. Still down the right hand side at the moment. Into the box, and there is a header there, but just too far to the right, and I think it would have gone over anyway. Harrowby here though. If they are strategic about this, they could try something. It only requires one shot. No, they don't. It hits the thigh. Still with Harrowby though. They've gone to the right. Not really too sure what's happening. It's back there with the number 2. It's gone into the box there. No one able to get anything on it though. Grantham win it back, number 9 with it. That's gone through there. Could this be a second for Grantham? A shot there. How have they missed that? How have they not even got it on target? I have no idea how that wasn't even on target. Substitution though for Grantham, number 10 coming off, and the number 14 is going to be coming on. Good applause there from the supporters. Number 9 here, could we be through for a second? No, we can't, he slips. And that's gone out there. Cross into the box. Calls for a handball there. The ref doesn't give it. A massive shot there. Woo! I don't even know who even took that. But that was very close. Bit more curl on that. Maybe a bit further down and we might be a bit, we might be talking. I think there was call for some sort of penalty. I didn't really see what really it was. But maybe this could be a bit of a turning point for Harrowby if they can finally find the net. I mean, they're only 1-0 down at the moment. I said at the start I'll take a draw. Number 6 though. Goes into the box, number 11 still on it. He gets tackled there. It's going to be a corner kick. Oh, sorry if my camera's a bit off, out of focus. There we go. We are probably approaching the final 5 minutes as well. I'll have a quick check. Yeah, we're about 5.5 minutes until the end of regulation time. Obviously, any added time could be crucial here. Harrowby surely win that, and they do. That was not a handball. Calm down. I saw that clear as day as well. Harrowby here could be through, but the number 15 is challenged there. He looks quick though, my goodness. Give him another chance and there may be something. One of the Grantham Town players is down here. I just hope that this is for something genuine and not a time-wasting strategy. Number 16 is going to be coming on, replacing the number 2. And I think there's also going to be a substitution for Grantham as well. The number 16 is going to be coming on, replacing the number 8. Is it the number 8 that went down? I think it might have been. And we are now going to get restarted with the throw-in. There could honestly be about 3 or 4 minutes of added time. Keeper catches that. I mean, the number 15 got that, to be fair, on the number 14, sorry. Number 7 wins it back, though, for Grantham. Goes to the number 11 down the left-hand side. Cross into the box. No one gets a header on it, though. Shot with the left there, but only as far as the number 9. Another shot there. That's just off to the right, into the side netting. Not on target. They are charging for that second goal, though, for security. Only a few minutes left in this match, and they want to secure their win. In the final minutes of regulation time. Weak shot there, but caught, and we've now gone into added time. How much time is there to be added on? 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes. Can the number 9 catch that? Yinka heads it away. I don't know why he's done that. He could be chipped here if he isn't careful. The number 7's still on it. Goes on to the right foot. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was close though. Very close, but just too far off. There was a curl. Number 9 for Grantham is going to be coming off, replaced by the number 17. Now, I don't know if there will be a loud cheer when the final whistle goes, or if it'll be a little cheer, because I don't know, to be honest. Grantham Town here, though, could be through for their second. Shot on the right. Where was that going? Anyone was thinking you were heading, you were aiming for the International Space Station. Keep it down. Yeah, I don't know, because I think Grantham Town were expecting, a win here, so I don't know if that's, they were expecting that, or if it'll be a bit of a little share. I don't really know, to be honest. So it'll be like a bit of a clap, but with the away supporters, how much they're cheering, I think it could be a pretty loud one. Still with Grantham Town on the right-hand side. I think there was a deflection off there, and it is going to be I think a corner? Or a throw-in, some sort of thing for them. It is a throw-in. The mic has fallen off. There we go. Grantham Town here, can they get a second just before the final whistle? The ref gives that. The final whistle is pretty much going to go any second now. I can tell they're just trying to run the clock down now. I mean, there's pretty much nothing Harrowby can do right now. I think literally as this kick is taken, the final whistle's going to go. Not quite. They'll be coming soon. We've gone past the 5-minute threshold, but obviously it is basically up to the referee now. Maybe there has been a few unnecessary, things that have occurred, but the referee does blow the final whistle there, and Harrowby losing to Grantham at home. But obviously there is the away leg in April, and like I said, I'll try and be there, but the final score right now is 1-0 to Grantham Town and nothing to Harrowby United.